guys, basically I'm back here. Now this video is going to be different, obviously, and that's because this is going to be a Funko Pop collection. Obviously I've done plush collections multiple times before, and recently I have discussed doing an action figure collection, but you know, if I'm gonna do that, I would need the Ruin Roxy figure, as of now, you know, that is the last figure I'm gonna need, and it's really just the last figure in general that Funko's making. But for now, I have all the pops that have been released so far. Actually, well, not every single pop. I'm missing a few. Obviously, it's just to show you what I do have, but pretty much up to date with the newest wave. Now, I have said this time and time again, but Funko might still have, I mean, they probably do still have the license to making FNAF Funko Pops. They lost the license to figures and plushies, but pops are probably still on the table, and I mean, they pretty much are, because there's still going to be FNAF movie pops, essentially, but they got delayed because of the whole licensing issues or whatever. But we won't get into that today for this collection. Instead, we're just gonna, you know, get into reviewing the pop figures. So, not gonna waste any more of your time. We are going to start this whole collection off with the wave 1, you know, of the pops being Freddy. Yeah, so Freddy, let me just say, I never got any of the wave 1 pops when they first came out. All the ones that you have seen, that you're gonna see me get or show, I got them all secondhanded. This, for some reason, he's really dusty on his head for some reason, but, you know, Freddy Funko Pop, really decent, I would say. Well, I mean, it's actually pretty good. Like, people were very mixed on Funko Pops when they just had very solid white or black eyes. It works for FNAF, though, I feel like, because one, generally the mold that Funko makes for the majority of the time is pretty accurate for the most part, besides a few inaccuracies. But, you know, it just fits better, honestly, than what I feel like U2's does. Like, U2's collectibles still look good, you know, for quality wise, but, you know, in case of like accuracy and the whole theme, I guess, you know, like Funko does it better with their pops. And I also won't be doing a collection on U2's figures, if you're wondering that, because I don't have a lot. Next up we got is Bonnie. Now I do feel like, you know, for Bonnie, they could have made him a little bit of a dark color, and also they gave him freckles for some reason. It doesn't bother me, though, personally. I know it bothers some people. Same with, like, upper teeth. You know, I did say for the most part they were accurate, but when you look at it more, they really aren't. But if you don't think about it too much, then it does become a big deal. At least to me, at the very least. And, okay, next we have Chica. Now, this one I actually got very recently, like, along with the Ruin Pops. Obviously, this one I got secondhanded. I didn't even get the box for this one, because this came, like, in a little bag that I found at a specific place. I don't remember what it's called. I don't know, but, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I described where I got this. I didn't tell you that I got this, but in my Ruin action figure review, I did say I got the Ruin figures at a specific place, Mockingbird Lane. It was at that same place, and that same day I also got Chica Pop. But the thing is, this one's very damaged. As you can see, there's a few stains, and if you can't notice, her head is slightly more tilted down than some of the others, which I didn't notice until, you know, a little bit later. But yeah, you can easily see that it's pretty broken, but I don't actually mind all that much. Next one we got Foxy. Now, the weird thing about Foxy is that his box art actually, like, for some reason, his box art shows a different kind of Foxy. Like, it shows the it looks like it's showing, like, the old Splinks SFM model used for the whole pop design, which, if you guys just know what I'm talking about, then you would know. That was just weird, really weird for me, and I don't know why they even did that if they weren't even using that mold or design for the actual pop. But getting into this Foxy Pop, I do think is actually really good. They actually, like, you know, put his freaking eye patch all around his head, which is something I rarely see nowadays with Foxy figures and pops and plushies. pretty much anything Foxy in general. I barely see that. All his withering on him is really well done. I do think so, or at least I think so. I don't know, but yeah, there's Foxy. Next one we have is the boy Springtrap. I don't think this is glow in the dark. I don't know. No, I don't think it's glow in the dark. No, it's not. I'm just being very skeptical because I don't remember. I just don't remember, honestly. But yeah, here's Springtrap, definitely a really good one as well. It's kind of weird why his eye is like this though. That's kind of why I thought it was the glow in the dark version, because I feel like this eye shouldn't be like that unless that's glow in the dark. If this is glow in the dark, then oh well. I mean, it's still Springtrap, but you know, I think his detail here is pretty great. I don't really have any problems with it personally. I get why some people might though, just because it's Springtrap and they gotta complain. But yeah, now the actual whole listing of the wave goes from these 5 and this one, Nightmare Freddy. So like the whole box art on the back of the box, it shows like the main line, and these 6 are the actual like mainline figures. All the other ones are just like exclusives that you'll see. But yeah, I got Nightmare Freddy here. If you did see the me and Jaden vlog or whatever, or just me finally meeting Jaden vlog, I don't know what you would dub it as, but if you didn't see during a Comic-Con part, I did actually get this for a pretty cheap price, honestly. You know, like I think like 20 bucks or so, which honestly was not terrible. And I do think his detail on here is pretty good, outside of like color changes, probably just making this darker, you know, if you really care all that much. But I actually do really like all the metallic features they added for him, and I guess also the stripe on his freaking hat for no reason that is there. I actually do like the red eyes that they gave him, you know, it's just more fitting. But I mean, yeah, for the main line of Wave 1, that I pretty much have all of them, and all the other ones you're about to see right now are just exclusives. And to start that off, we have Funtime Foxy, or Fixed Mangle, because this was still a debate, and I'm almost tempted to say this is still a debate till this day on people deciding which one this is, or what even this is. But it's Mangle for the most part. Obviously based off the FNAF world design. I will say I do like this more than like they did this better than I feel like how they did the action figure. I don't know, like the action figure just has very thick eyebrows and this one doesn't. If like this one feels more natural for some reason. I don't get why that is. But yeah, that's Funtime Foxy. I also forgot to mention her hook, which she actually does have. So yeah, pretty strange one, and I don't know why they made it, but they did. Just to get this one out of the way, here's Glow in the Dark Nightmare Freddy. He's just colored green and he can glow in the dark. It's pretty much all it is. For some reason they gave him a red pupil. I don't know why. I mean, yeah. And also, let me just say, I got the glow in the dark version before this version. That's not really saying anything. I don't think anyone cares. Alright, next one we have is, why did I sound like, I'm sorry guys, I thought I sounded like I had auto-tune on for some reason, but here's Toy Freddy. Yeah, Walmart exclusive pop right here. Obviously a pretty rare one. And I also got this one at Comic-Con in the vlog with Jaden. This one went for about 50 bucks, at least from when I got him. For some reason, he's very light. Like, he's definitely much lighter than both Nightmare Freddy and Freddy here. I don't know why that is. I mean, because Toy Freddy's clearly orange, and also, look at that, they actually decided to color the stripe in. Like, I don't get why they added the stripes to just the normal Freddy's. Like, they could have just easily sculpted that out or just taken it out, but I mean, I guess it's just Funko standard to just give every Freddy that doesn't have a stripe on their hat. This is the only acceptable one. But yeah, getting it back onto actual Toy Freddy, I think he actually looks really good for the most part. Next one we have, which I'm pretty sure this was actually one of my first Funko FNAF Pops, is Shadow Bonnie. Yeah, for some reason, I don't remember when I got this or where I got it from. I think this guy's exclusive to Target. I think he was exclusive to Target at one time, but yeah, I just got him, and I've had him here ever since. Obviously, he's very inaccurate because he's purple, first of all, and he has a bow tie, which Shadow Bonnie doesn't even have. But I still like it nonetheless. It looks cool. Next one we have, and the last one for the first wave, I think, or well, for me it's Shadow Freddy, yeah. I do think they did his color a little bit better, but still, obviously, some things they could have done differently. A lot of things they could have done differently with Shadow Bonnie, but, you know, that's just how it is, and they can't really change it. But, yeah, there is all of my Wave 1 pops. I obviously am missing a lot more and a lot more variations, because there's the flocked variations of these two, I'm pretty sure, and maybe just a few others I don't necessarily remember or know, and I don't feel like looking it up. Okay, if you guys are wondering why I'm also kind of talking very quietly, it's because it's like literally like almost the middle of the night pretty much. I don't want to wake up my parents. And also, we're on my crafting table, if you're just wondering. I'm basically answering anyone's questions if they even have any or even care to ask. I really don't think anyone cares. That's not what they clicked on this video for. Now we're getting on to what I assume is the second wave, at least from what I could tell, which was Sister Location. Now, I don't own any of the original Funko Wave 2 FNAF pops, like the Sister Location pops, pretty much. I don't own any of the originals. The only ones I really own are the jump scared ones. Well, only really two. Here I got Jump Scare Baby, which I got for a pretty good deal. Like, I got this Shadow Freddy, Funtime Foxy or Mangle, and I think a few others. I got all of those and one more for a pretty good deal, honestly, which I'm surprised about. But yeah, there's Jump Scare Baby, not the Mystery Mini though, because that still haunts Froakie to this day, even though he doesn't come around anymore. I don't know where he is, but yeah. Here is Jump Scare Funtime Foxy. Yeah, this was also one of my first FNAF Funko Pops for some reason. I mean, well, Shadow Bonnie was my very first one. I am most certainly sure about that. I think this was my second. I can't remember though. It's been a while, but yeah, for some reason the only ones I own are the jump scare ones, and I don't know why, but yeah, just set her off to the side. Don't fall. They're very top heavy, because they're open face place. But yeah, speaking of top heavy, yeah, we got Balloon Boy. No, okay, I'm not sure. I don't think Balloon Boy is a part of the Sister Location wave, obviously. But I think it was released around with them during that time. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Balloon Boy, at least in this wave order, this is how it's supposed to go. He was out during the Sister Location wave. But I could be wrong. Most of the time, I'm probably wrong on a lot of stuff, but when I say he's top heavy, he basically just falls over. And as you can see, usually I could be able to put like one pop in front of the other. He takes up 2 spaces of a pop. Next one I got to show, which I mean, you guys should see this. So obviously I got Nightmare Cupcake here, or Doral's dad that's missing his antenna for all you Froakie fans out there. I don't know why I'm making so many Froakie references this video. I feel like no one knows him anymore. But yeah, I got Nightmare Cupcake, and also if you're listening to me when I was saying I got like Shadow Bonnie, Funtime Foxy or Mangle, and others for a good deal, and I got one more. This was the other one I got for a good deal. Like, I got 5 pops, pretty rare ones, for like only like over $100, which, you know, that's really good, you know, in this economy now. But yeah, we got Nightmare Cupcake there. We got Lolbit. Yeah, we got the Lolbit pop. Now, this was exclusive to I don't remember what Comic-Con it's exclusive to. It's exclusive to some Comic-Con. I don't have the box, unfortunately, because I got this when I was also a small child. This was like my 3rd pop, I'm pretty sure I owned for some reason, or my 4th. I don't remember. But yeah, but this was also in partnership with Toys R Us when that was still a thing. Like, basically, these were also being sold at Toys R Us, and I just found it one day, and I knew it, and I just liked how it looked. I liked the TV, so I got it, and I still like this till this day. Like, it's still a really good pop. You know, I would recommend it for people who can afford it, which I don't know who can now. I don't think anyone can. This is actually the last pop I have for Wave 2 or Sister Location. I got Bonbon. Yeah, I got the Bonbon Pop. Obviously, this one's very rare. But the thing is, I actually got this for a very good price, and I got it bundled with my Bonnie Pop. So, like, I got this and my normal Bonnie Pop for, like, I don't remember the price. I would have to look again, but I don't feel like checking. But I got it pretty cheap, which is surprising because this thing goes up for a lot now. I do still like how this looks, though. It's just cool. It's just cool to have, you know. It's just there, and I like it. But yeah, anyways, that is it for all my Wave 2, supposedly my Wave 2 pops. Now we're getting into the Twisted Ones, which besides the Mystery Mayonnaise, these are the only other pieces of Twisted Ones merch that they actually decided to do good on. But anyways, here's Twisted Freddy. Yeah, okay, you guys may have been earlier, you know, thinking I might have been nitpicking about, like, the Freddy's color. Look how dark this guy is. Like, I don't, like, okay, like, either there was a sudden change when they were making this wave, like, they got more budget or whatever the word is, but I don't know. Oh, I do like the boils, though. Like, I will admit, lots of people hate the Twisted Ones wave, mainly the plushies. I still like the Twisted Ones wave. I think people only hate the plushies. I don't think people really think much about the pops and the Mystery Minis. People, especially not the Mystery Minis. The Mystery Minis are good. But yeah, I like Twisted Freddy here. Really good one, I will say. I just like his stylistic choices, and he's kind of spooky with his little gums and his teeth. It's so weird. Twisted One's wave was a good wave, but a weird wave. Speaking of a weird one, here's Twisted Bonnie. Now I was just talking about color with Twisted Freddy, and I was like, and also I guess you could say Twisted Freddy's color is not accurate, really. It should be a little more lighter. Like, some things should just be swapped around. Case in point, Twisted Bonnie. Twisted Bonnie should not be this blue. There's not really a case where I can swap it with, like, I have one of my Bonnies here. You get the gist. Like, he's not really an accurate color. He's not blue. He's very purple. But I don't mind that Twisted Bonnie is blue, honestly. I'll just admit it. I don't care that Twisted Bonnie is a blue color. It still looks good either way. I like all the scratches that they gave him. I don't think it's even scratches. It's like tears in his skin. That's very disturbing. And also he's got the double jaw, which is obviously the key feature of Twisted Bonnie. Yeah, it just looks really good. I don't really have much else to say about it. That's what we have up. Twisted Foxy. Yeah, and obviously he's coming out of the ground. The plushie just couldn't do this for some reason, and I guess I could see why, because Funko decided to put their effort into other things, and I'm not really upset that they did. The mold here is actually really good. I like all the other boils that are coming out of him, just everywhere. His hook is actually pretty well done, I will say, for it being this small. And his teeth, the layers of teeth are actually done pretty well. And his color is actually pretty accurate from the whole art of Twisted Foxy that, you know, everyone's pretty much seen. Actually, not everyone, because not really anyone remembers Twisted Ones. But yeah, there's Twisted Foxy. Pretty good one, I will say. Now we get Twisted Chica. Now, Twisted Chica is not even a canon character in the book or the Silver Age trilogy. She's just a character that they decided to make merch off of. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, I don't know if it was Pinky Pills. I think it was Pinky Pills that made art for the Twisted Ones. I think she drew just a concept of Twisted Chica, and Funko was just like, hey, you know, that's pretty cool. We're gonna make merch of that, and they did. But I'm not really upset, because this just kind of makes me wish Twisted Chica was honestly a character in the novel. Because honestly, the design here is actually really well done. Like with the cupcakes in her and her stomach teeth or whatever. The cupcake just fusing inside her brain. It's actually really well done, I will admit. I don't have anything to complain about that for. Last Twisted one we have up here is Twisted Wolf. When I say last Twisted one, I mean like the last Twisted one, not the last of the Twisted Ones wave. Just the last Twisted character. But yeah, but here's Twisted Wolf. This was, I can't remember the order, because I got Shadow Bonnie first, and then Funtime Foxy, I don't know if I got Lolbit or Twisted Wolf third. I think I got Twisted Wolf third. But yeah, I just got Twisted Wolf here that I've had much longer. I do like his hair and how it's like actually kind of like swooshing on the back. It actually looks really good, or pretty good for the most part, if you really want to be nitpicky about it. And also his glitch from his whole wolf fur side to his animatronic side is actually really well done here. I will admit, just Twisted Wolf. But I don't know why I paused. Here's Ella. This is the last Twisted Wolf pop that I actually have, you know, for this wave. Pretty good one. I don't remember when I got this. I know I got this second-handed, but I don't remember where from. But I don't know. I think this was when I was also just starting to get much more Funko FNAF pops for some reason. I don't know why. Also, one thing, just her stand. For some reason, sometimes Funko Pop's stands, whenever they're given one, they just don't really work or all that well, or they're just very loose for the most part. But you know, Ella actually here is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I will say. You know, pretty good mold, I will say. Not much else I can really say. Okay, so after the Twisted Ones wave, they did do Pizza Sim. I don't own any of the Pizza Sim ones though. For some reason, like I've seen them on Amazon time and time again, like Lefty or something, mainly. But I don't have them still for some reason. I might get them in the future though, but I don't have them now. But after the Pizza Sim wave, they did just stop for a long time, just making FNAF pops. I don't know why they did specifically, but they did. But after a while, they did come back, but only for cash grabs. But we got the tie-dye wave. Yeah, basically we got the tie-dye pops. I'm not going to go into detail on them. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them because they're just the same figure in the same mold, just tie-dye color. I don't know how to feel about tie-dye Freddy's color here. I feel like it could have been more reminiscent of Freddy. I don't know, just doesn't give me the vibes. Next one we got Bonnie. He's a little closer, but you know, I feel like that's to be expected. Next we got Chica. Again, you know, it's closer, but it's whatever. And we got Foxy, which for some reason he's representing America right now with his red and blue. That's tie-dye wave. I don't care about the tie-dye wave, really. I'm being completely honest. You would expect them to get back on the pop train now that they made the tie-dye wave out of all waves. They did, but they didn't really give us characters, like canon characters. They gave us a balloon circus. Yeah, they gave us the balloon circus. I'm okay with these, honestly. I don't care. I just don't care if I like them or don't like them. I just don't know what to think. But here's Balloon Freddy. You know, he's okay from what I can tell for the most part. And we got Balloon Bonnie, pretty much the same thing. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these ones because I just generally don't care about these ones. But Balloon Bonnie, you know, we got Balloon Bonnie over there. I already said his name, and we got like multiple times having so many strokes for no reason. Okay, I actually kind of like, you know, Balloon Chica here. Like, I don't know, she seems like the actual balloon characters are very cartoony, and I feel like that's the point. But you know, I like their cartoony features though, just for when it works. Some of the time it doesn't really work all the way. Here's Balloon Foxy, which, I mean, again, it's just very cartoony, and he also has his hand in his pocket, which I don't even know why why does he have a pocket? And then the only other two Balloon Circus pops that we got are the only two clowns that we got. Clown Freddy and Clown Foxy, or Circus Freddy and Circus Foxy. I don't care about their names. I don't know why they decided to make only two of the clowns. They should have just made all of them just for consistency. Oh yeah, and for the last of the Balloon Circus wave, I got the metallic. I got the metallic Target Con exclusives. I don't know why. I just look back at this and I wonder, why did I just waste my money like this? Okay. And also, that's another thing. Balloon Freddy stand, metallic Balloon Freddy. His stand is the most loose thing I've ever seen. Like you could just you could just do that. Like, okay, sure, it takes a couple of taps, but like literally There's a balloon circus wave. But after the balloon circus wave, they actually decided to do actual canon characters for the first time since the Pizza Sim wave. And it was for Sun and Moon from Security Breach, which, I mean, they were milking that thing dry for some reason in 2023. So we got the hybrid Sun and Moon pop. A very confusing decision to make, you know, for a pop. Like, okay, when I look back on this is actually a pretty unique and cool design for a FNAF Funko Pop, but at the same time, I don't get why they decided to make this and not just, like, Sun and Moon. Like they, I mean, okay, this pop is labeled as Sun and Moon, but they should have made them two separate characters. Like, they should have made one of just Sun and one of just Moon. I don't get why they decided to do this. Now, let me remind you, I don't hate this, but it's just very weird, and I don't get why they decided to do this. They could have literally done it any other way, but they didn't. That's Funko for you. Okay, but then after the Sun and Moon pop, for some reason that was considered Sun and Moon, we got more cash grabs. Yeah, we just got black lights. These are, like, now we actually did get blacklight FNAF pops. I don't have any of those, like the OG ones. These are the only two new ones that they made, which I actually like these a little more just because they, I don't know, they seem more vibrant to me. I mean, the original ones were already vibrant, but these, like, I don't know, it's like, it's a different kind of blacklight. I can't really describe it, but yeah, there's the blacklights. Then after that, we got Christmas. Yeah, so for some reason Funko they still make these. I don't know why, but yeah, okay. But actually getting into this, I mean, I think I have already made my opinion clear, I think, or actually, I don't know if I have. But yeah, these pop figures, generally all of them in general, are fine. I think Santa Freddy here is okay for the most part. I do like his bag of coal, though, that he has. It's something interesting and makes it a little more unique. Same thing here with Elf Bonnie and his little candy cane. I think, honestly, the Elf Bonnie merch, you know, from the Christmas wave is honestly pretty decent. It's the one acceptable looking thing outside of Snow Chica. Yeah, so just like the plushie, she actually has, you know, a big ball just, you know, going all the way to the ground, and her base is flat. For some reason, the action figure doesn't do that. It gave her legs. I don't know why they couldn't do that, because they did it for Chica. I'm not gonna... Here's Gingerbread Foxy. Yeah, I do like how this actually looks, and now people have complained, probably. I just know it. I haven't seen a lot of complaints, but I know people have complained about this line. But let me just say, Funko does this to every freaking fandom that they collab with, so I don't even care. I decided to make a little more room here for our most recent pop wave that actually is in a cash grab for once. The Ruin Wave, which I have literally just recently went over, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. Ruin Chica here, really good mold, really good figure, just good overall. That's all I can describe it as. Next up, Ruin Roxanne, same as Chica, really good mold, you know, good design, just good. Okay, I don't have much else to say, but yeah. And the last pop of this collection, don't mind that noise, is Eclipse, like actual Eclipse, not whatever the Sun and Moon hybrid was. Yeah, really good figure, really well detailed, and, you know, I just like it, okay? And, guys, that is it for my FNAF Funko Pop collection. This was obviously pretty different from what I usually do with collections. Usually I only do plushies, and I only have done plushies, but, you know, I just wanted to spice things up, and I did literally just say, and I also said at the beginning of this video, that I am going to do an action figure collection later on down the line, so I think it only made sense that I do this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's all I really can say. I will obviously be collecting more FNAF Funko Pops, because there is still going to be some. I just know there is. Funko hasn't lost the license to the Pops, and there's going to be FNAF movie Pops coming out, and I will review those once they actually release, or if they release. I don't know if Funko decided to can them or not, but I mean, they got delayed, but Funko can always change their mind for some reason. But yeah, anyways, that is it for this whole collection. I hope you enjoyed it, like I already said, and I'll talk to you all later. See you guys.
I stay lit, not like flickering lights. Good vibes and good times go well like chicken with rice. is me, myself, and I, and just like smart homes. Trust me, the whole club know I arrived. I just wanna step over a velvet rope and people yell my name like a welcome home. Shower me in love, my umbrella's closed. The club going up just like how swellings grow. Put on my finest pair of clothes, club so packed I could barely move. Stepping on my pair of shoes, but I don't care.